Hi, I'm Bob Schmidt with Home Remodel Workshop. This video is just for fun. If you're looking for something in the home remodel division, this isn't the video for you. But with Christmas coming up and hard economic times and people on fixed income, everybody's looking how to save a buck but still let the kids have a great time. I'm going to show you a simple project here that has been around for many years, but seems like it disappears and then it comes back. It's how to make a marshmallow shooter. Let's get to work. What I have here is just half-inch PVC. It's called Schedule 40. It's a little bit thicker wall than some of the other stuff that's used for water drain-offs. I recommend using Schedule 40. It holds together a lot better. Now, what you're going to need to do is buy about a 10-foot piece of this stuff. It costs a little less than $2, and you need to cut 4 3-inch pieces out of this. Now, I'm going to use a coping saw to cut it, but you can use a hacksaw, a back saw, a hand saw, a miter box if you have one, a box miter box if you have one. There's many things that'll cut PVC. Simply take the half-inch PVC and put marks at every 3 inches. That's 3, 6, 9, 12. Go ahead and take your saw of choice, get it started in there. It doesn't take a lot of upper body strength to do this. Just take your time and go ahead and cut it off. Next, you're going to need 2 5-inch pieces. So just go ahead and make a mark at 5 and a mark at 10. And cut those 2 pieces off next. The last piece you're going to need is a 7-inch piece. Go ahead and mark your 7. Repeat the procedure. Once you have all the straight sections of half-inch PVC cut, you'll lay them out just like I have them here. You got the 5 and the 5, the 1, 2, 3, 4 3s, and the 7. Now what you're going to need is some fittings. Now what you need are 2 90-degree elbows. Now these are not threaded, these are smooth. And one of them will go here, and one of them will go here. You need 2 what they call T's. And one of them will go here, and one of them will go here. Oh, that one faces down. And then what you need are 2 caps, and the 2 caps will go on the bottom. Pretty much whatever method you use to cut, it's going to leave these little burrs on the end of the pipe. You either want to take a knife and scrape those off, the inside and the outside a little bit, like this, and then take a little piece of sandpaper and sand it down a little bit to make sure that you get all those little burrs off. Okay, once you get all the pieces cleaned up and all the burrs off, on this piece here that's at the very top, spend a little extra time making sure that you round this off with a piece of sandpaper, making sure that there are absolutely no sharp edges on it. Then you're ready to assemble. And basically what you do is you dry fit these together in exactly the same fashion that they're laying here on the table. Once they're all dry fit together, and you're sure that they all fit, just make sure you press them in until they seat all the way down to the bottom of the tube, including the caps. Get them on there. And then that's the basic assembly. Once you get it all assembled and it's laying here dry, you'll notice that there are these little stickers that the store puts on them and these little markings. You can go ahead and peel off these little stickers and go ahead and take the piece of sandpaper and you can sand off all these little markings and reassemble all these pieces. Then you want to take it somewhere to a clean place where you can give it a nice good wash with soap and water and make sure that it's nice and cleaned up. That's pretty much it. Once it's all, there's no need to glue any of these pieces together because you're going to be needing to take this apart to clean it. I realize that depending on the age of the people who are around this thing, these little caps on the end are possible choke hazards. You have to be careful with that, and definitely make sure that whoever's playing with these things, be they adult or children, that's up to you, that they are responsible enough or well supervised. The only other thing is to get you some mini marshmallows. You stick them in the tube to load it, aim, and give it a nice hard puff of air. and that's pretty much it. They're a ball. Listen, I could go through 1,000 disclaimers here saying don't let kids use these, don't shoot at anything that's alive, only use it for targets. That's up to you. I mean, you're responsible people, and I believe you understand what the whole concept of this is. I mean, a kid can get hurt with a toothbrush or a plastic cup. So make sure you supervise your kids when they're playing with this. But when I made one for my son when he was about 9 years old, they only cost about $1.50, $2 worth of material. Next thing I know, I had a line of kids going out my driveway. They had so much fun playing with this thing, it was beyond belief. And in these hard economic times, you know, sometimes if a grandparent or somebody has, 20 grandkids or something and they want to give them a little toy instead of a few bucks in an envelope, this is just an option that's available to them. I'm Bob Schmidt with Home Remodel Workshop. This was fun doing. I kind of like this kind of remodeling project. Thanks for watching. Okay.